country friends is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
What shall I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance you think he is not drowned. What think you?
Assure yourself, after our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother bind himself to a strong mast in the sea.
For saying so, he is gold. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam. Well, for I was bred and born up 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke. Orsino is his name.
Orsino? I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is now. Well, was so very late. But a month ago when I went from hence, 'twas fresh a murmur that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
Who's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love, they say, she hath endured the company and sight of men.
I'll serve this lady.
That'll be hard to compass, because she'll admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a boy to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak in all kinds of music that will make me very worth his service. I'll call myself Cesario.
Thou shalt be Cesario.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
If music be the food of love, play on. Oh, give me excess of it. That strain again, oh, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came on my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, giving and stealing odor. Enough, enough! No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. And in that instance was I turned into a hart, and my thoughts, like fell and cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. Oh, how now? What news of her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from a handmaid I do return this answer. That, like a cloistress, she will veiled walk and water once a day her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she will keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
She that hath the heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. Away, away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
Playing upon my niece to take the death of a brother thus.
By my troth, Sir Toby! Oh, you must come in earlier of nights. My lady, your niece, takes great exception to your allowance. You must confide yourself within the modest limits of order. Oh, all this quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in here one night to be her wooer.
Who? Who, Sir Andrew Aguecheek? Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year. He plays the violdigumbles and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the gifts of nature.
He hath indeed. Almost natural. For besides he is a fool, he is a great quarreller. 'Tis thought among the prudent he would quickly make the gift of a grave.
By this hand they are scoundrels and subtractors. Whose faith is of him?
They that add, moreover. He's drunk nightly in your company.
We're drinking health to my niece.
Oh,
I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. Oh, what went? Here comes Andrew Agueface.
Oh, no. No! Get off! Get off! Oh, no. Oh, God.
Toby Belch. How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Ah, sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew. Accost.
Okay, what's that?
That's my niece's chambermaid.
Oh. Good Mistress Accost, I desire a better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accosted, friend her, board her, woo her, fire her!
I can't undertake it in this company. Is that the meaning of a cost?
Oh, fare thee well, gentlemen. No!
I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I wish I had bestowed the time in the tongues that I did in dancing, fencing, and beer baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts. Anyhow, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, and as 4-1 shall none of me, the Count hereby woos her.
She'll none of the Count.
All right, I'll stay a month longer. For I delight in masque and revels, sometimes altogether.
What is thy excellent in a galliard, knight?
Oh, faith, I can cut a caper.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore are these gifts a curtain before them? I thought by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed into the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong and does indifferent well in flame-coloured stalks. But shall we now set about some revels?
Damn!
If the Duke continued these favours towards you, Cesario, you're like to be much advanced. He has known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger. Ah, here comes the Count.
Cesario!
On your attendance, my lord.
Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. Why, I have unlocked to thee the book, even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou have audience. Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Well, say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Why, Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblant of a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord took all his fortunes thine.
I will do my best to woo your lady. And yet, myself would be his wife.
Nay, you either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And for turning away, let summer bear it out.
Shh, no more of that rogue. Here comes my lady. You make your excuse wisely, thou were best.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit, huh? God bless thee, lady.
Oh, take the fool away.
Oh, do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady!
Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll know more of you.
Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Oh, dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, Why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
Ah, the more fool. To mourn your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool!
Oh, what thinkest thou of this fool, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him taken down the other day with an ordinary fool that hath no more brains than a stone. And look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. There's no slander in a loud fool.
Oh, now Mercury endue thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
Oh, from the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended.
Oh, go you, Malvolio. If it be from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Oh, now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool, whose skull Jove cram with brains for... Here he comes. One of thy kin has a most weak pia mater.
By mine honour, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here. Oh, plague on these pickled herrings.
Oh!
Ah, now, sir.
Good Sir Toby.
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery, I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Aye, marry, what is he?
He be the devil I care not. Ah, more wine! Ah.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and a third drowns him.
I'll go seek thou the crowner and let him sit on my cuz, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Yon young fellow swears he will speak with you, madam. I told him you were sick. He says he takes on him to understand so much. I told him you were asleep. He swears he will come and speak with you. What's to be said to him, madam? He's forearmed against any
Well, tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so. Says he will stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he will speak with you.
What manner of man is he?
No, very ill manners. He will speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Neither old enough for a man nor young enough for a boy. You will swear his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Come, throw my veil over my face. Okay, right. Veils. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honourable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I will answer for her.
Most exquisite, radiant, unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I've taken great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn.
Whence came you, sir? Your will?
Good gentle one, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, so I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
My profound heart, no. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to reserve is not yours to bestow. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Oh, come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
'Tis more the like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to be making one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I'm to hull here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. I'm a messenger. Tell me your mind.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive branch in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me I have learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears divinity, to any others profanation. Oh.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady!
Oh, a comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
Oh, in his bosom! In what chapter of his bosom?
By the method in the very first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, but we will draw the curtain and let you see the picture. Look you, sir, such a one I was this present is not well done.
Excellently done. If God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
Lady, you are the cruellest she alive if you would lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Sir, I shall not be so hard-hearted. I'll give out divers schedules of my beauty. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But, if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with sighs that thunder fire.
Oh, your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth. But yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you shall not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come again to tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank you for your pains. Here, spend this for me.
No, I am no feed post. Keep your purse. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, limbs, actions, and spirit do speak thee fivefold blazon. Oh, not so fast, soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the play? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Oh, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He, left this ring behind him, would I or no. Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Go ye, Malvolio.
I will, madam.
I do, I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Oh, fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Ah. Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir?
She bade me return this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord in a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come in his affairs again, unless it be to report his taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have not charmed her. Oh, she did make good view of me. Indeed, so much that methought she'd lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring? Why, he left her none. I am the man. Oh, if it be so as 'tis, the poor lady she would better love a dream. Oh, how will this go? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and now she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, how will this go? As I am man, I am desperate for the state of my master's love. As I am woman, now, oh, alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Time, thou must untangle this, not I, for it is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Will you stay no longer?
By your patience, no.
Let me yet know of you, whither you are bound.
You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Misceline who I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born within an hour. If the heavens had been so pleased, we would have ended. But you, sir, altered that for some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea. Was my sister drowned?
Last the day.
Oh, a lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was by all accounts beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, though I seem to drown her remembrance with more.
Pardon me, sir. Let me be your servant.
Desire it not. Fare thee well at once. I am bound for the Count Orsino's court. Farewell!
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so. The danger shall seem sport, and I will go. Come, Sir Andrew. To be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Fair, so they say, but I believe to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. Does our lives not consist of the 4 elements?
Well, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Therefore let us eat and drink.
Oh, look!
Oh no, my heart! Did you never see the picture of we 3?
Welcome us. Let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I'd rather had 40 shillings than I had such a leg and such a sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. Now, sir, a song.
Oh, have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song, a love song.
Aye, I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Stay and hear your true love's coming. Stay and hear your true love's coming. Every wise man's son doth know. Trip no further, pretty sweeting. Journey's end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Oh, excellent, good effect.
Good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. Present mirth hath present laughter. Useless staff will not endure. In delay there lies no plenty. Come and kiss me, sweet and 20. Useless staff will not endure.
How mellifluous voices.
A contagious
I am a true knight. Aye, very sweet and contagious. Aye.
Shall we hear the welcome dance? Yes. Shall we draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
Oh, you love me, let's do it for a dog and a cat.
By your lady, a dog will catch well.
Now let thou catch be, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave, knight. I will be constrained in it to call thee knave, knight.
That's not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. now begin, for it begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Now come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. 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 Hold thy peace, thou knave.
What a caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady has not called up her steward, Malvolio, and bid him to turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Malvolio's a peg of Ramsey. And 3 merry men be we, and the 3 merry men be we. Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley lady, there dwells a man in Babylon. Lady.
Ruby, the knight's an admirable falling.
Oh, he's very good. Just well we be so disposed, but I do it too. He doesn't with better grace, but I'm a bit more natural.
On the 12th day of December, what do like to me? Oh yes, on the 12th day of December, my true love,
My
Fellas! Are you mad or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house, that you squeak out your cosy as catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, nor persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir. In our catches. Snack up.
Sir Toby, my lady, I must be round with you, but my lady bade me tell you that though she harbours you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanours, you are welcome to the house. If not, and you could take your leave of her, she's very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, this time must needs be gone.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This does you much credit.
Art thou any more than a steward? Just thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale.
Yes, and by St. Anne, ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A sip of wine, Maria!
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favour as anything more than contempt, you will not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know that by this hand.
Go shake your ears!
Och, 'twas a good deed to give a man a drink when he's hungry. I know. I'll challenge him in the field, then break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Go, Gallant. I'll make it in the wedding. I'll read it to him.
Sweet Sir Toby,
One more drink.
be patient for tonight. Listen. Since the youth of the Count was today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I cannot turn him into a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possessors, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes I think he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What, so why, for being a Puritan, the exquisite reason?
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have the reason enough.
The devil a Puritan it is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser. An affectioned ass. The best persuaded of himself. Oh, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies, that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the colour of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like your lady. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
What wilt thou do?
It will be sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. I will plant you two, and let the fool make a third where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Beshrew me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Come. It's too late to go to bed now. Let's go burn some sat. Come on, come on.
Give me some music! Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, but that bit of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, we thought it did relieve my passion much.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord. The fool that Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Oh, seek him out and play the tune a while. Come, hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, and the sweet pangs of it remember me, how dost thou like this tune?
Gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye has stayed upon some favour that it loves, has it not, boy?
A little, by your favour.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
Oh, she's not worth thieving. What years, in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Oh, too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So sways she to him, so wears she to her husband's heart. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and infirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost than worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they're so to die, even when to perfection they grow.
Oh, fellow, come. The song we had last night. Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you. Oh, prepare it, my part of death. No one so true did share it. Fly away, breath, and on my coffin let flowers be strewn. Not a friend greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. 1,000 sighs to save, lay me away. Sad true lover never find my grave to weep there.
There's for thy pains.
Oh, no pains, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
Pay thy pleasure then.
Oh, truly, sir. Pleasure will be paid one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy gods protect thee. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, I hold as giddily as fortune.
But if she cannot love you,
I
sir,
cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say there is some lady, as perhaps there is, who hath for your love a greater pang of heart as you have for Olivia? You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman sides can by the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
Oh, what dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true as heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it might be, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat, like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our vows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, Cesario?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the sons too, and yet I know not. Shall I to this lady, my lord?
That's the theme. To her in haste, give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, by no deny.
Come thy way, Signor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of the sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not have the raggly, niggly, rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out to favour with my lady about to bear baiting here, huh?
To anger him we'll have to bear again, but we can fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
Aye, and if we do not, it's a pity on our lives.
Why, here comes our little metal of India. Ah, my little villain.
Get ye all four into that box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behaviour to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Quick! And you, Sir Andrew, quick! Close in the name of jesting! Ooh, here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling! Ooh.
'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me my lady did affect me, and I have seen herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anybody else that follows her. What should I think on't?
He's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plumes.
Ooh, I could so bit the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue!
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Peace!
Fire on him, Jezebel! Peace!
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state.
Oh, for a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown.
Bolts and shackles!
Having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Such a light ass! Shall this rogue live?
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the chin.
Oh, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's. And thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. What's that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Soft, it is my lady. To whom should this be?
And this wins him, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? No man must know. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What does she poison that she dressed him?
I may command where I adore. But why she may command me? I serve her, she is my lady. Softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, now he's had a cold scent.
Malvolio. Why, M begins my name.
Didn't I say he would work it out? The cur is excellent at bolts.
A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
Oh, I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh.
And then I comes behind. M-O-A-I. Every one of these letters is in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with the kinsman, and surly with servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings. and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember, go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee. The fortunate unhappy. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, because everything excites to this. My lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. Oh, Jove and my stars be praised. Oh, here is yet a postscript. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me.
I will not give my part in this sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the soppy.
I could marry this wench for this device.
Here comes my noble goal catcher.
Nay, but Daytru, does it work upon him?
Like aquavitae with a midwife.
If you will then see the fruit of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings. Oh, it's a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to her melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, you follow me.
Close the gates of Tartar! My excellent devil of wit!
I'll make one too.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy tabor?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church. For I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
Oh, not so, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. And if that be to care for nothing, sir, I would it would make you invisible.
Art thou not the Lady Olivia's fool?
Oh, no, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. And fools are as like husbands, as pilchards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Oh, foolery, sir, does walk about the orb. Like the sun, it shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and now thou pass upon me. I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Ho, 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 ho. Now, Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
I tell thee, I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Oh, my lady is within. Sir. Huh? I will construe to them whence you come.
This fellow's wise enough to play the fool.
God save thee, sir.
And you, sir.
Will you inquire of the house?
I am bound for your niece, sir. A most excellent, exquisite lady, the heavens rain odours on you.
This you a rare courtier. Heaven's rain odours.
My matter hath no voice but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Pregnant. Vouchsafed.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing.
Come, Sir Andrew.
Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. Your servant to the Count Orsino.
And he is yours. And his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
Oh, for him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me. I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think that you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you would be right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I'm your fool.
Oh, what a degree of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by mated, honour, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide.
By my innocence and by my youth, I swear I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Come again tomorrow, that thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now pours to like his love.
Master Toby, I'll stay not a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom. Give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Marry, I saw your niece do more favours to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it to the orchard.
Bah, did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see ye now.
This was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slight. you make an ass of me?
She did show favour to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valour, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent jest you should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was bought. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off. And you are now sailing to the north of my lady's opinion, where you'll hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt, either of valour or policy.
Well, it must be for valour, for policy I hate.
Why then, build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valour. Challenge the Count's youth to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it. And assure thyself there is no love broker in the world and more commendation than reports of valour.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and breeze. So let there be gall enough in thy ink. So you write with a goose pen.
Okay.
No matter. Go about it. Go about it.
Okay. Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the cubiculo. Go.
Right. Okay.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
If you desire the spleen, and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yond gull Malvolio has turned heathen. A very renegado. He's in yellow stockings.
Yes. And cross-gartered.
Almost.
Yes.
He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map of the Indies. Oh, you've not seen such as this. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she does, he will smile and take it for a great favour.
Come. Bring us where he is. Go.
Come
on. Let's go.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go and see your lodging.
Well, I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. Come, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you'll pardon me? I do not, without danger, walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Countess Gillies, I did some service of such note indeed, that were I taken here, I should pay dear.
Well, do not then walk too open.
Hold, sir, it doth not fit me. Here is my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge, whilst you beguile your time and feed your knowledge of viewing of the town. There shall you meet me.
Why are your purse?
Haply your eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase.
Well, I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant!
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. Oh, I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? For he is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
Oh, no. He does nothing but smile. Oh, your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if he come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits. Oh.
Go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. Oh, how now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady. Ho, ho, ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady. I could be sad. It does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me, as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my leg. It did come to his hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed! Aye, sweetheart, and I will come to thee.
God comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes. Nightingales answer doors.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow stockings.
And wish to see thee cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Go to, thou art maid, if thou wouldst be so.
Am I maid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
This is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity?
Here he is! Here he is! How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off. I discard you. Leave me to enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you? Oh, Sir Toby, my lady prays you have a care of him.
Does she so? Yes.
Go to. Peace. Listen, we must deal gently with him. Let me alone with him. How is it with you, Malvolio? How is it? What, man defy the devil? Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say, sir?
Lie you, if you speak ill of the devil. Oh, pray God he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Marry, and it shall be done tomorrow morning, if I live.
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
How now, my bullcock? How's it with you, Chuck?
Sir?
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx?
Oh, and he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I'm not of your element. You shall hear more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this are played up on the stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
The very genius has taken the affection of the device.
Nay, pursue him, lest the device takes air and taint.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
We will have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he is mad.
More matter for a May morning.
No. Here's the challenge. Read it. Warrant, it's got vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Aye, it is. I warrant you. But read it.
Give me. Youth, whatever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good. And valiant.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat.
Very brief, and to exceeding good sense. less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good?
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you keep over the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon my soul. Andrew Aguecheek. Go, sir. Scout for me him at the corner of the orchard, like a bum bailey. When thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible. When it comes to pass off, that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent gives manhood more rage. Go.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will I not deliver this letter. This letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in the youth.
That is
He
true.
will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will set upon Aguecheek a notable report of valour. And, whoa, they will set a fright on each other and kill one another by the look.
Oh,
Like cockatrices!
come on!
I have said too much unto a heart of stone and laid mine honour too unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a potent, headstrong fault it is that it but mocks reproof.
With the same haviour that your passion bears goes on my master's grief.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture, refuse it not. It hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What would you ask of me that I'll deny, that honour saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How, with mine honour, can I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acknowledge you.
No.
Oh, God. No.
Come again tomorrow? Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
God save thee, sir.
And you, sir.
That defence thou hast, betake thee to it. Thy interceptor attends thee at the orchard end.
You mistake, sir. No man hath any quarrel with me.
It is otherwise, I assure you. And if you take your life in your price, betake you to it.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is knight, and devil in private brawl.
I shall return again into the house and require some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter.
Thy inundations, a word of mouth.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offence to him is.
I will do so, sir. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
Know you of this matter?
Oh, I know the knight is incensed against you. He is indeed, sir, the most skilful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I will make your peace with him if I can.
Oh, yes, that would be very good. I'm one that would rather go with Sir Priest than with Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Come, Sir Andrew. He is a devil. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard and all.
Pox on it, I'll not meddle with him.
Look, he scarce can be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it, I'll not challenge him. Let him let the matter rest, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
You stay here, I'll make the motion. Look to it. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I persuaded him the youth's a devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him in pants and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
Come, sir, there's no remedy. He will have one bout with you for oath's sake.
Pray God defend me. A little thing might make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, sir Andrew. There's no remedy. He's going to have a fight with you. But he has promised me, as he is a soldier and a gentleman, that he will not hurt you. Come on to it!
Oh, pray God he keeps his oath!
Right. Draw swords! Take steps. Fight, gentlemen, fight! Pull up your sword!
If this young gentleman have done offence, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
Why, sir, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you've heard him brag to he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Toby!
Oh, good Sir Toby, hold! Here come the officers.
I'll be with you another. Oh,
This is the man. Do thy duty.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir. I know your favour. Though you wear no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know his favour well.
I must obey. This comes of seeking you. But there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do? Now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be of comfort.
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat you some of that money.
What money, sir?
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion?
I know I've done, nor know I by your voice or any feature.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you, go!
Let me speak a little. This boy that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him of such sanctity of love, and to his venerable worth, his image, venerable worth denied devotion.
What is that to us? Come, sir, away!
But oh, how vile and idle Bruce, this God! Thou hast, Sebastian, done good features shame.
Time goes by. Away!
Lead me on.
Come hither, come hither, Fabian.
Methinks his words from such passion do fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Oh, prove true, imagination, prove true, that I, dear brother, now be taken for you. He named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living at my glass. Even such and so in favour was my brother, and so he went. In this fashion, colour, ornament for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove, tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
Thou art a dishonest poultry boy. More a coward than a hare.
Coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
Slit. I'll after him again and beat him.
Do! Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
Aye, never draw sword.
Come, let's see the event.
I'll lay money on it, there'll be nothing to it. Oh.
Make way.
Hoy!
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clear of thee.
Oh. Well held out of faith. No, I do not know you, nor I am not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesario. Nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly?
Uh-huh.
I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. Look, here's money for thee. If thou tarry longer, I shall give thee worse payment.
By my troth, an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met ye again? There's for you, and there's for you.
And there's for you, and there, and there! Are people mad?
Hold, sir! This will I tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2
Nay, leave him alone, leave him alone! I'll go another way with him. Get off. I'll take an action of battery against ye. If there's any law in Olivia, although I struck him first, there's no matter that.
Let go thy hand.
Come, sir. Thou art a soldier. You're well fleshed. Put up your iron. Come.
I will be free of thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me,
I must have an ounce of this malpert blood from you.
Hold!
Madam!
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wench, fit for the barbarous cave where manners ne'er were preached, out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario, brutes be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom not thy passion sway in this uncivil and thou unjust extent against thy peace. Oh, come with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks his ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Oh, you shall not choose but go, do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. Oh, he started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or am I mad? Or else is this a dream? Well, it fancy still my sense in Lethe steep, if it be thus to dream. Let me sleep.
Nay, prithee, go with me. Would thou'st be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh! Oh, say so, and so be!
Now shall I go? Nay, I prithee, come on. Put on this gown and this beard. Here, go on. Make 'em believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly, quick. Let's get it on. That's right. Oh, lovely. Now, I'll call Sir Toby the whilst.
Oh, well, I'll put it on and I will dissemble myself in it. And I would I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown. Ah, the competitors are here.
Jove, bless thee, Master Parson.
On us, dear Sir Toby.
To him, Sir Topaz, to him.
What ho, I say, peace in this prison.
Who calls? Who calls there?
Sir Topaz the curate who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Oh, Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz! good Sir Topus, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Speakest thou of nothing but ladies?
Oh, Sir Topus never was a man thus wronged. Good Sir Topus, do not think I'm mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan, sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topus. I'm not mad, Sir Topus. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
Oh, I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell, and I say there was never man thus abused. I'm no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fowl?
The soul of our grandam might happily inhabit a bird.
What is thou opinion? What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way approve his opinion.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow of thy wits, and fear to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispossess the soul of thy grandam. Fare thee well.
Sir Topus, Sir Topus, Sir Topus.
Thy exquisite Sir Topaz, to him in thine own voice, and tell me how thou findest him. I wish we were well rid of this knavery. Come by and by to our chambers. Come, come.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool!
My lady is unkind, purdy.
Fool! Fool!
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
She loves another. Oh, who calls, huh?
Oh, good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle and pen, ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, but how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Oh, fool, there was never a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
Oh, but as well? Well, then you are mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
Oh, they have here propertied me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me. Oh, asses.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore.
Oh, Sir Topus, Sir Topus.
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Oh, I, sir. Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz. Merry amen. I will, sir, I will, sir.
Fool, 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 I say, fool.
Alas, sir, be patient.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee I'm as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
I will help you to it.
Oh, fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee, begone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be with you again. Like a mad lad, pare thy nails, dad. Adieu, good man, devil.
This is the ear. That is the glorious sun, this pearl she gave me. I do see it and feel it, and though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet it is not madness. Where's Antonio then? Well, I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was. And there he left this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness. Yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. Yet if 'twas so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch, with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Uncouth youth!
Blame not this haste of mine. Now, if you mean well, go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There, before him and beneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul can be at peace. What do you say?
Well, I will follow this good man and go with you. And having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Oh, then lead the way, good father, and heavens so shine that they might fairly note this act of mine.
Now, let me see his letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Oh, anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir. We are some of her trappings.
Oh, I know thee well. How dost thou, my good man?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes, and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends. Let your lady know I'm here to speak with her.
I go, sir.
Oh, here comes the man that did rescue me, sir.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bawbling vessel was he captain of? What's the matter?
Orsino, this is Antonio, who took the Phoenix and a fraught from Candy, here in the streets, desperate of shame and state. In private Bravo, did we arrest him?
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief! What say you?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ungrateful boy there by your side. From the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. His life I gave him, and thereto did add my love, without retention or restraint. For him did I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, denied me my own purse, which I had recommended for his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before.
Oh, here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. Oh, but thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth had waited upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside. Gracious Olivia!
What would my lord but that he may not have? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
Oh, if it be aught to the same tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What, to perverseness? You uncivil lady, what am I to do? Live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this, your minion, whom I know you love, and by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocked, apt, and willing, to do you rest. 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love.
Ay, me, detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Have you forgot yourself? Has it been so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come, away!
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband!
Aye, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Oh, welcome, father. father, I charge you by your reverence here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual jointure of your hands, confirmed by
thou dissembling Thou, farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where henceforth thou and I may never meet.
No, my lord, I do protest.
For the love of God! A surgeon! And so on presently to Sir Toby!
How now? What's the matter?
He broke my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too! For the love of God, your help!
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We thought he was a coward, but he's a very devil incarnate!
My gentleman, Cesario!
Odds, livelings, there he is! You broke my head for nothing! And what I did, I was sent to by Sir Toby!
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword on me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not!
Yeah, the bloody coxcomb be hurt! You have hurt me! I think you don't think nothing for a bloody coxcomb! Oh, look! Here comes Sir Toby! Halting! You shall hear more! If you'd not been so full of drink, you would have tickled your other gates as well!
How now, gentlemen, how is with you?
That's all one has heard me, and that's the end of it. Sot, did see Dick surgeon. Sot.
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour agone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Oh, he's a rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him! Who hath made this havoc with them? Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, but I have hurt your kinsman. But had they been the brother of my blood, I would have done the same with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Oh, pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural occurrence, that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I lost thee!
Sebastian, are you?
Fear'st thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? Well, I never had a brother. I had a sister who the blind waves and surges have devoured. What kin are you to me? What name? What countryman? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So he went suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
If you were woman, as the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek, and say thrice welcomed, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day that Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul.
I've nothing less to make us happy both, but this, my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me, until each circumstance of time, place, and fortune do hear and jump that I am Viola, which to confirm I will take thee to a captain in this town, wherein lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrence of my fortune since hath been between this lady and this lord.
Well, so comes it, lady, you have been mistook. But nature to a bias drew in that you would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed, right noble is his blood. Oh, if this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have my share of this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou shouldst never love woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will all swear, and those swearings keep us true in soul, as doth the orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Then give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
How goes Malvolio, sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end as well as a man in his case may do. Has here writ a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam! By the Lord, madam!
Now art thou mad.
No, madam, I do but read madness. And your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
Prithee, read in thy right wits.
So I do, madam. And to read in his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend, my princess, and lend ear. By the Lord, madam!
Read it you, sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it, though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me. Yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savours not much of distraction.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you. These things further thought on, to think me as well a sister, as a wife, shall one day crown the alliance on it. So please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you. So much for your service done him, so much against the mettle of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you call me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time on be your master's mistress.
Oh, a sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
The same, my lord. How goes it, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. And tell me, in the modesty of honour, why you have given me such clear lights of favour. Bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings. And acting thus in obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a darkened house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Maria's hand. Now I do bethink me 'twas she first told me thou wast mad. Oh, prithee, be content. This hath passed most shrewdly upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, you shall be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How with a sportful malice it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge.
Oh, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was one in this same interlude, sir. One Sir Topaz. That's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. Do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
Oh, he hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him, and entreat him to a peace. When golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man. But when another habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When that I came unto my beds with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, with tosspots still had drunken heads, for the rain it raineth every day. Hey-ho, the wind and the rain, for the rain it raineth every day. Great while ago the world begun with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, but that's all one. Our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day. Hey-ho, the wind and the rain, and we'll strive to please you every day.